during my Global Citizen Year in Salvador do Bahia in Brazil. I had an apprenticeship at a youth center. It was basically the community center, and my job was helping out with some English lessons, music lessons, but also creating a support system for the teens in that area. It was a safe space, a lot of events. It was really fun.
So for my apprenticeship, I worked at a mobile school bus that took computers out into some of the rural areas outside of the city of Ibarra, and we taught the basics of computers to youth in these communities. And so it was just basics as far as how to type, how to use your computer, how to use the mouse, and it was to a lot of areas where computers hadn't quite reached there yet. They didn't have them in their schools, and so that was a really exciting opportunity. We got to travel to a lot of different communities outside of the city where I was living, and so that was a really awesome opportunity.
So my apprenticeship was working in an office space for an international organization called Children's Village SOS, and so I helped out with like daily office like tasks, and occasionally went and worked with the different houses that house children and doing activities with them.
So my apprenticeship was working with a group of elderly people who lived in a town that was south of my village, and I worked with them like 3 hours per day. I was in charge of like making up a session of activities, of games, of exercise to make them move a bit after eating lunch. And afterwards I would transition into making artwork with them, and I would sit down and talk to them. And what was really interesting about that is that these people lived through very important like historical events that happened in my region, so I could directly ask them questions about that and live through it, and they had like this amazing historical knowledge. So I learned a lot by working with these people, and I had a really good time.